Hi everyone, welcome to the Precious Years. This is Saida and I wanted to show you guys a homeschooling haul for my first and second grader. We went to a local curriculum resale event locally, and there were just local moms that were selling these, and so some stuff I got for free and some I purchased. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys that. This is Matthew C. Beta edition. This will be for my second grader. She is moving on from alpha to beta, and we will be covering the multiple digit addition and subtraction. It comes with a DVD and it looks like it wasn't even opened. And then it has the test book and it has the instruction manual. Because my daughter likes to do the math on the board, I might not purchase the student workbook, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to look through and see if I can make them up myself. And then for practice, we got the Hooked on Math Master the Facts addition and subtraction large numbers, and this was 50 cents. Subtraction, smaller number to larger number. She might like a method here better than the method that is introduced in Matthew C, so I went ahead and got that for her for 50 cents, and it's level 2. And this looked like a cool Rock and Learn edition wrap, and I got this for free actually. And it has like a rap song that you can rap numbers. So this is the song, and then you could addition, and there's some activities. And those are my daughters in the background that are playing. Sorry about that. And then I picked this up for $2. It's grade 2 comprehensive curriculum of basic skills, and it covers reading, English, reading comprehension, math, and spelling. Well, as I was looking through it, I guess I picked it up like this and I looked through it, and I didn't notice that the math portion was actually what they used. But they did use it with pencil, so I will try to erase it, and if it still kind of shows the marks, then I will go ahead and use it and cut them out and use them in our notebooking. And so this looked really good. It includes compound, subjects, predicates. I saw it includes homophones, synonyms, antonyms, sequencing. So these looked, and reading comprehension. So prefix, suffix, it included all of those. So I picked this up for $2. Actually, I was looking at something similar at Costco. And this is actually something that I looked at Costco to purchase, and it was for $13.99, $14.99. So for $2, it wasn't bad. They didn't have anything that was not faith-based. So I just picked this one up. It was on the free bin. Do stars have points? And it looked very good illustration, and my daughters would enjoy it. And I'm going to try to fit in a unit study for astronomy, so I thought this would be something good. Then I also picked out the science notes hands-on activities, and this was free, and it had couple lighting the moon, Earth's curved surface. So if I go over this again, this would be a good activity for them. And then I also got the gizmos and gadgets, creating science contraption that work and knowing why. And it had some good hands-on activities that my youngest can do and my oldest can help out. And these are some things that I'm going to incorporate into our weekend, even if I can't cover a lot of experiments during the week, because I am going to do like a loop scheduling, so I will not be covering science every day, but during the weekends we can do a lot of the activities that are not in our related subject, or related themes, I should say. So that's something I got, and this was also free that I picked up. For art, I got this. It's by Evan Moore, and it's artworks for kids and includes printing, painting, weaving, nature, clay. So it looked like a good way to do a lot of crafts, because that's another thing that I want to incorporate more into our weekend, and I want to plan ahead for that as well, so that I have all the stuff available for them to be doing more activities during the weekend as opposed to being on their tablet. So and then this was, I think, free. I Can Do All Things 6 and Up, and it was a beginning book of drawing and painting, and it looked like a nice little manual for me to teach them as well. So I went ahead and purchased it. I just briefly looked through it. And then I got this for science. This is the Osborne Book of Science Activities. I was actually looking at this to purchase from a local, not a local actually, a Facebook resale group. And they were selling it for $10 with postage. And this, I picked it up for $3. So it's pretty excited. The Osborne Book of Science Activities Volume 1. And it includes some, they're not really huge experiments, but they're fun. So this one is science with water, science with magnets, science with light and mirrors. And then I picked up the Osborne Young Scientist Computers. I really like the Osborne publisher, but their brand new books can be pretty costly, so I try to pick it up whenever I see them. Resell ones. The computer is going to be one of our unit studies, and so I thought this is something that would be good to use, because my plan is to open up a computer and show them the inside and have them help me put it back together. So this looked like a good one that I could use. This was $1. I bought this mainly because it's by the Mailbox brand, or publisher, I should say. Yeah, the publisher. I really like their books because they're very hands-on, and it already has a lot of activities that's pre-made for you. I thought this is something that I could do with my youngest. So pick that one up. And I actually picked up a whole bunch of Magic School Bus books. There's about 27 of them, and I got them off, got 27 for $10. And I didn't have time to look through to see if some of these I already have or not. But I thought even if I have a couple of them, it's fine, because the two of them can go along reading together. I got the Plant Seeds, Magic School Bus Gets All Dried Up, Looking for Liz, Haunted Museum, Makes a Rainbow, In a Pickle, Goes Upstream, Inside Ralphie, Sees Stars, Hops Home, Meets the Rat Squad, Gets Baked in a Cake, Gets Programmed, and this is about computers, so I could put this in with my unit study, so which works out good. Hello Out There, so this could be with astronomy. Book about volcanoes. I'm thinking of doing a natural disaster unit as well. Book about space rocks. Book about photosynthesis, water cycle, floating and sinking, lost in the solar system, inside the earth, inside the human body, on the ocean flower, lost in the solar system. I guess there's 2 of them. I didn't realize that. Okay. And then inside a beehive, at the waterworks, and inside a hurricane. They're multiple. There's 2 of them that are multiple, but both of my daughters can read it together, so that's fine. It's good. An activity to do, or an experiment. So this one is acids and base, so it's something like this. So it gives you all the activities that came So she sold me 6 of these for $20, and I think normally it retails for $99, I believe, for the whole year, or $199, something around there. Once I find out the exact pricing, I will put it in the description for you. So this is one of them, and the other one is air. So it has something like this in there. So there's a balloon and strings. And I want to cover a little portion of the year on physical science, and half of the year on physical science, and half of the year on theme-based units. So I thought these would be good for physical science, some of these. So this one is weather station. So it has all these materials in it. Actually, this is the one that I didn't want, but she just threw it in because she was like, "Oh, you purchased 5 of them, and this one, just take it." Then this one was solid, liquid, and gas, and all of these materials came with it. And there was magnets, and this one came with that, and there's a little car, and there's a magnet in there. And I'm hoping to incorporate the Magic School Bus videos and hopefully books into teaching them these. Thought these would be cool, and this was a good buy. I'm actually not a really good thrifting person, so I hope I got a good buy. It will seem like it. And this one was the human body, and this is the leg model, so I guess you make a model of a leg, I'm assuming. So yeah, so these were what I got. Then this was a free one as well, and it includes the lined paper, and they had it on the free bin, and I picked it up because my daughters really need work on their writing, and I thought this would be good that I know I could use it, so I picked it up. And then I had picked this up, Fables, Arnold Lobel, and it had some cute little one-page stories that would be fun to read up and maybe do some crafts. So picked it up. This one I really liked, vocabulary cartoons. Kids learn a word a minute and never forget it. Word power made easy. And I think it might be for a little older kids, I'm not sure. But I picked it up because I really thought this would come in value, and some of the words like fret, ideal, mentor, some of these words she already knows, so I thought it might be a good way for doing, oops, sorry, some of the books fell. So I thought this would be a good way to learn, so I picked it up, and it looked like not really used that much, so yeah. And then I picked up the Johnny Appleseed by Eva Moore, illustrated by Beatrice Darwin, and this is something that I'm going to do a literature unit study on, so I picked it up because of that, as well as it was $1. I picked it up because I picked up a whole bunch of free materials from their little stall, and I felt like I should buy something. So I bought that one. And then I also bought this one from them, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, for $1. It's a literature and teaching. We will be doing a literature unit on this, and it says it's a study guide for grades 3 to 7, but I think we would be okay in using it, or at least I can look through and make sure I catch the vocabs and make some activities for them. So this is all that I purchased today. I'm done with planning whatever material I will need for most of this coming year. So I'll go ahead and do a curriculum video sometimes by the end of this month, because we will start August 1st our new grade. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions on any of these, or you need an in-depth review, please feel free to let me know. I will see you on our next video. Have an awesome day.